I think sir, this state capture agenda ekoswa nkrofo ya omadwen se ombefom Ghana japade nyina no Alaska unim ajapade na omofom no so omfo nyansa nto ho Bakacho said that is why I told you the last time say these are a cartel of unintelligent group of people.
Cartel of unintelligent people.
Yes.
That people could be on
yes. I'm a bomb minor chrono. Sabi o ha. That is what they are doing in Alaska because the energy or the which on what the air pounds on this particular country attempting to take everything for themselves now. Because you see, there is a company Mobusia for no more Nigeria sabi o related to Akufo-Addo your friend is saying omoti kroma sabi omoye japade nyina omosesa no airport land na government be upon government trying to preserve it in Alaska. Go and look at the way and manner these people under certain circumstances try to capture this land. Land surveyors valuation 1.7 acres. Now your volume $6.3 million, you know. Alaska, Yakofa Nigerian company, your friends say, and I think that way run a story, no, one of the newspapers.
That's right.
Yes, Alaska, our more family, you value the same company, the same land, and they are more at this time, you me are somewhere around $1.3 million per 1.7 acres. And yes, you can a yes, say, Omama airport on my infrastructure, my infrastructure, and ABC $84 million. No movie, sa assassin or Omfa. Alaska, air times, I want to say somewhere coswa, a maya japadia, yafonyansa kwanso, and anyway, okay, at the padilia, as if I go through ya. They made an attempt, as you go in as for your mortgage, ya for atomako. Says Yamanoka saying, one oil field, I owe Krumha, I sa 10 field, oil field, no. Yakofa company, no, so no, you ever sell it off to them. In the next 5 years, you know, over 3 million barrels of wena yebenya bia na Alaska. Ya tama ya de momo. And we are buying about transfer. I don't know to na se for unishi ewom.
It's just like
ya told ko. And what you know, ya di minus sikama bobo say na ya debt to your GDP projection aba Alaska somewhere around 99% na dey ended this particular year. And at the end of the day, no. Make sure that by the time they leave this country, there will be absolutely nothing. That will be in the name of Ghana. Because banking sector clean up and yashi banks in Twogu. Omakacha said the banking sector has been robust in as a foreigner and ya prosecuted at force at ACN as a foreign. Alaska ne yejina ADB ne your friend is saying National Investment Bank ni state it is saying bank are more convinced that everything is okay and the government Ababakacha said the balance sheet for they are not on good footing and you are trying to consolidate the two banks say by everything and say everything when government have the capacity say we are capitalizing these banks and ensure say the actions and the inactions of people who say be ama bank na akofom no you can deal with those individuals just like your prosecutor but the banks must remain unaffected. Alaska, that is what you do. But agenda mean say yes sir the bia from so and by the time these people leave this country there will be absolutely nothing because the chairman hoka say yet yana mo kofa PDS anka omode your friends asokwan be dan here Achinchina Nkofo be no opportunity but your friends are Ghana for light bills for 8 months but see nobody has accounted to anybody. And these people who are now finding their voice talking say na your friends say family and friends and as for no nyama yete ho that I tell radio TV so in the last 6 years in here there be I can't answer so you are not telling us anything new. If you have convictions, you rise against it because Alaska, government team, that's a government in you have the right to walk away. That's but right. Because we are greedy and black men, because of our mentality, you bet in the media until that chance in every enemy.
So you only hear them when it is against them.
Exactly.
So they talk when it is about them.
When these people are just line them up. Anytime about to say Obiaba until Kasabian, now it is about him. None of them is fighting for Ghanaians. Alan, the Alan also friend people. You're tuning crop for any. You're the Baba war. You're Baba bedroom and I say, Neman Koye Mano. but the number of injustice are also against people within the party, the attacks on the media, the attacks, the corruption, the family and friends, and so forth. No, he was blind to these things because he was benefiting from Bombarding until then. And yet, on sense, second, he's still part of the administration. Why is he now screaming? Family and friends, you know, until that. You see, you cannot trust these people. They are all there to serve their stomach. They are greedy old people who have no conviction. They have no. Your friends say, "Adia Sabi, we are young man. I bet me are drawing inspiration from them." They are talking because they are see themselves as victims of this whole enterprise. They are part of it. So Alaska, until say as people, you better develop a conviction. Now you who say yes, I am part of this party, and I joined the party because of A, B, C, D. And your loyalty to human, and your loyalty to obi, and your loyalty to emotions, and loyalty to certain principles are underpinned and founded. I will say grounded on those things. At the very moment, obey deviating away from those things, you know, then there is a disconnection. You find value in another person you think so, but then you give that particular until we become slaves to some of these things and we can't walk away. And especially when we know say we are greedy and those kind of stuff, no. And until then, yada suti ABC ma, the air cost sabi. We are nipa, we are man of conviction. Yana san catcher was a Sanja Christopher. Now have Bonnie Ecoso, ne a woody name, chrono summer Ecoso and ne. Now we still have people on radio defending these things. Alaska, it's so shocking and so we are brand here. Sometimes you begin to ask yourself, politics in a year, what is it about? Is it about peddling personal interest? Is it about satisfying me and Kasameho? Or is it about serving community or serving society or doing just good for society? You ask yourself all these questions because when you sit afar and you look at what is happening in the political arena, you don't see anybody with such convictions. Everybody is coming with his cronies and cabals just to ensure say Yansi and Kapchana Yenibi Yekovia capture na yenibi yakwa because that is how it is. Somebody told me so Ghana NDC MPP ne Ghana de nye that say ya na ebeye na webo bedibia na okọ. If we approach politics with such mentality, Alaska, we will get nowhere. We will continue to suffer and generations unborn will come and suffer because that is the kind of mentality. The last time I was telling you, so we have the money as be the politics will kroma Ghana for no more man on no obi ko ekoye adwuma. So unim bro amam for bre wo snow anapa 5 na se for na amam for na mu no ko na adwuma na so talk about no so de bagan na obedru porter na de taxes agusu ase wuntumi ntua na ya confiscate car no and na ye fe auction cars politics ya cheap cars amam for to nyina ya auction cars
amam for car
yes
and obache da ya na se nipa ntumi
wuntumi nyi ndi Alaska nkani para ko ntimi nyini oboton a that person must be given first option ontimi anto ansana ye nto ma uhu ba bi beton no kra enti ka obi aton 300 million obeduru ya de 300 million to so a wanya ntua no na obi afa no aton ma ne girlfriend 5 million obi timi ton 50 million 70 million na wafa na the some mentality na dey politics wo krom how and these people are aware they are privy and it's something that has been running from Kufuor time to when everybody is aware because within political party we will make say cars are for auction cars and you confirm free baby o man for no mo sweat because of a brona money politics and a man self nipa your body be di nipa so be di ya untino. That is what we do. I know the day our people will suffer. So Alaska, until say be change your mentality near pursue politics with this renewed sense of your friend is saying this genuine say baba for the sake of society be we will continue to suffer. Yes your friend say sa adewe one district one factory.
That's right.
Yetiana sa La Meridian hotel obisio private hotel besia one near Jessica no Akufo-Addo designated that particular way say one district one factory. And never more Kaba Chrome Hanyina free, tax free, over millions of dollars. So, Parliament is aware of these things. So, nobody is questioning anybody because this whole thing is a criminal enterprise. It's setting free and people are operating within, all to the detriment of the majority of people who cannot even feed themselves. And yet, when governance and leadership is supposed to serve human beings, that is why I'm telling Ghanaians, leadership go beyond just emotions. And Madame Fournier and I say Alaska until say you better say consciously They are build the individuals with certain ideology, certain mentality more who say central to everything that we do is the care for humanity, and politics must be grounded on that particular thing. Beyond that, everything be accessory. So you will continue to do politics this way, and you continue to suffer because so what be ebe wa dwen say Nyankopon be save na say nyame be na makata say dam na wobo oh Alaska nyame save o man o go back to Israel currently say wunim de ekoso ho
very well
na yese dam na ewo nipa timinti no ya amaya ye ho kire yesi cathedral ena sa akwama choma ya so for okuja to expose ni bebe on find say oh hu na eja wase say edin bebe abobo do say yes Alaska okotra radio si na oye interview sa yesi cathedral ni wi a ye ba be ye baby restaurant ye kosesa enua na mana ewo Israel na se for ba be go nti so pesa unya sa heavenly food na what your mind sa jokers ni sa nkura se for way na se be mu lead your man with such mentality Israel na asumdwe mo nya bi da what your mind ba ko free say establish your man omunya nya asumdwe o mo life from that till date
na wo problem aduane edi
na Alaska baby we see aduri na wo man ebo wo se wo kwa kofto ya fa de se wo be si cathedral
na be manna
when the manna ya be ye heavenly garden na se for them and you the ye me yan say sa so for you moji sa nema we gina ma na we were fighting against these things you know they told us say be ya bon sam for na ye mia ya no at some point sa so for ya okasa na minimum kakraka be ka kire say ye nim de ye keka na sika no enya Ghana for sika Duncan Williams sika no nya Ghana for sika e ba bonten say Ghana sika na yakofa from consolidated fund. I was expecting say your man of integrity go ba apologize to Ghanaians ewie no Alaska omo mu gigire mo yekoye sansem hunu ni nyina no ewie na omo dwane from the board and na minim say san omo san ye coward sanka ho because none of them was bold enough to render apology to Ghanaians nsema mo kan ye hu na we've been deceived ewie na omo nyina obi edwane ye throw letter suma se ne da kwakoma board na ya resign ya free so we are serious and as we are really a bold person come out and apologize to Ghanaians. None of them deceive we and at the center of Accra you digging the most expensive hole I had your friends acquire by year drawing so I just the cock I'm gonna ya to tune in as for a cock Alaska at the central point our cantonment a dying one prime area could be a dying war a diner judges a diner ye bugu yenina ayakwa and I tokru ne da ho nobody is taking responsibility, nobody is being held accountable and I team and media no be close to the eyes as if nothing has happened and we are talking so minor bo na yambo aban no yan solve na yanyina Alaska yan force mentality ni more mind. People must be held responsible and accountable for their actions and inactions. Sabe are going forward nipa be nyansa na say yes anema we nyina na aban no be jira ka tro say your friend is saying you should share the burden. Which burden? Burden ben I share when the president and his people are never ready to share any burden at the expense of the Ecos Union. They are living luxurious life, doing things as usual. The size of government that will causing them to slice down till date. What will be a castle?
No.
Taxes upon taxes and you inflate Ghana for so and a month for Pakisika Guamodemu. That shameless woman, your friend is saying Cecilia Dapa and I know no call quarter or the insert tinted Matthew Pebuso. Now when you for send coach Chen so she has no shame. Alaska who did a would way against this country and you have the audacity to go to court and say Nimia never will sending this kind of whole of nasty thing. Nay at 1 year source will chroma say Alaska until say you be original as people say corruption you're fighting once and for all and yet a by phone never fight it. And then your magicians, a young casa physically, we really need to be committed. Now you who say, this is our country, we have nowhere to go. Me say, however, how far you go, this is your homeland, you come back. You can't sit somewhere forever. Oh, yet Ghana is your homeland. We need to fight and ensure that we secure this particular country from the jaws of people who have vowed to do everything to bequeath Ghana and any fortunes to their family lines, to the detriment of Nipa na ye wom no. So be the deal we need them for politics and yes and ye no. Ye politics for Nipa, ye politics for your friends Abusiane and Omonam for no.
May I say that was Ivan J. Innocent. This lecture to 11 minutes to the top of the year. Some you be at the amount. I was in the other about Alaska Michia, Katia Ivan saw you to my papa Ike, and with it, and or the Abba, where should you or the Abba I see a friend Andy would very crucial say. I see that's a man, I see Monday, Papa. This is a who's super running away. No one of the shadows, a man, a dan, also a and I'm coupon out of the Pamuno or my also see a Berman Nasabi who were a boss between your legs. Come Hammer, now betinka 0303 402 and 0303 402 0541 82 51 06. I'm just a ma yenye me snap na bibi aso nye kama me ma wado. Yes sir. Me jo so bi apani.
Ya me shira na onye kese. Me see ye net government no ye me kan say but ye yam fa bedroom ko o ye self ministry for one e say the agriculture. Nyetene come out from the door. That's why they can receive me. But if they go for my to from there, in the power, help me so more job. Because she did would be a so be a my grandchildren, non shows. Or my God, the young one. My cousin said, we never sent you on a boat about some of people do be a getting gun or another. They say, no, can't top. Not 2.3 and can then be a big can eat who will be a sort of car. There are days in your papa can see it. Now, on show be na do give for about 2025 years to our listen to the when you're